The Speaker of Parliament, Alban Bagbin, has deferred the laying of the Export and Import Regulations 2023 to Thursday. Now, this comes after the Majority Caucus argued that amendments have been made to the legislative instrument that seeks to restrict the importation of 22 selected strategic goods into the country. The minority has, for the third time, kicked against the laying of the LI by the Minister for Trade and Industry, Citi Hammond, over concerns of lack of engagement. The following report has more.
The Minority Caucus on Tuesday kicked against the Export and Import Regulations 2023, which seeks to restrict the importation of 22 selected strategic goods into the country for the third time. The group raised concerns about the lack of engagement by the Minister for Trade and Industry, Citi Hammond.
Mr. Speaker, you know, by Article 11.7, once a regulation of that nature is laid on this floor, you need to test majority of this House to annul it. Mr. Speaker, we know. So what would be the essence of laying the regulation and going to consider it when you yourself, you know that the concerns of GUTA, the concerns of automobile car dealers, the concerns of traders association, the concerns of freight forwarders cannot be considered. So you want everybody to go to the minister for permits. You are turning your place into a kiosk, into a market, where everybody from this country will have to look for one person for permit before we can import poultry. The same thing for rice and several other items.
No idea what we are debating in this House today. There is nothing before the House. So, as you indicated to the Minister that we are not yet there, I was of the opinion that you would tell the colleagues on the other side that there's nothing before us. I have no idea what the references are being made.
Were you here from the very beginning?
My understanding is that...
Were you here from the very beginning?
No, I've been here since morning.
Please, can you... You've been here since morning?
I've been here since morning. I've been here from the very beginning. Today, I was
so
here
why did you say
when
no?
the prayers were being
If you were
said.
here, why did you say no?
I have been here all morning. I had no idea what you meant by the very beginning. But I have been here. I was here before you entered the chamber. I was here for prayers. I have been here throughout.
Minister, do you really listen to yourself when you are talking?
Yes, I do. I weigh my words very carefully before I speak.
If you were here from the very beginning before we started, and I asked you, were you here from the very beginning? You said no. Then you continue. And now you are telling me you were here even before I entered.
Yes, Mr. Speaker,
yes,
I've been
so
here
it meant that
before you
were not listening to yourself.
I had no idea what you meant by very beginning. I haven't been here this week. This is my first time I'm appearing in the House this week. I've been here since the beginning of proceedings today. And I do listen to myself very carefully and weigh my words carefully before I speak. You don't think so? You are entitled to your opinion. But I beg to differ.
Honorable Minister, this is not the Ministry of Communications. This is Parliament.
I'm very well aware of that, sir.
Resume your seat.
Unfortunately, the document itself has not even been laid. And Mr. Speaker, I've heard all this plea. Look at they could blackmail Mr. Speaker as much as they want. We are all aware of the deficiency of the numbers in this House. So there will be no peace. So there will be insanity. So there will be bloodshed. Mr. Speaker, they could threaten as much as they want. But those who wish me well, I am grateful. My nephew who thinks that I should leave a legacy, Mr. Speaker, I am so happy about the reaction of my colleagues. It tells me that, Mr. Speaker, we are doing something right. If they believe that a future NDC government minister for trade and industry might corrupt the system, Mr. Speaker, it is their headache to deal with. It is in their DNA. If that is the problem they have, we can help them with that.
The Speaker of Parliament, Alban Bagbin, after deliberations on the LI, deferred its laying to Thursday, November 30, 2023, to allow further engagement on the regulation.
I will plead with the Minister that in spite of my earlier promise to him, he should make available copies of the instrument to the Subsidiary Legislation Committee for them to ensure, as the majority leader also stated, some of those amendments that were agreed upon have been taken on board. Then we can lay the instrument and move on with it.
In reacting to the anti-LGBT bill currently before Parliament, the Deputy Majority Leader Alexander Fenyomakin says he disagrees with the criminalization of LGBT activities in the country.
I mean, personally, I don't think that somebody claiming to be a lesbian or gay should go to jail by virtue of that. The Catholic Church says that it is against same-sex marriage, but it is also against criminalizing somebody who has that sexual orientation. That's the position of the Catholic Church. And I am a Catholic, and I don't hold contrary view to what the Catholic Church is saying.
Is it because you are Catholic?
Yes, I'm a Catholic. I've not left the Catholic Church. The Catholic Church is saying that it would be wrong to criminalize somebody's sexual orientation. And so be it.